just my luck that I was working on an MTV video and they announced the inductees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it's still not the Monkees.
The captain.
Right, and I offer anyone who's tough enough to come and take us off this stage. I'm going to talk all night now. She's right.
In the best producers we...
I'd like to thank all the fans, all the people who make us what we are. I'd like to thank all the people. All the people. So many people. And they walk your counted hands. And it has through their shite life.
But just because it isn't the Monkees doesn't mean I can't be excited, because they inducted Oasis. Well, they didn't induct them yet, but Oasis is gonna get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, I just want to say that as recently as of like 2021, there were never really any British inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. For some reason, the previous record for British acts being inducted in a single year was 5, which was Radiohead, The Cure, Def Leppard, Roxy Music, and the Zombies were all honored in 2019. I think that's a bit weird, but whatever, I guess. That's not really important. I noticed that when they said they were inducting Oasis, they kind of left out a certain member, because they said they were inducting, Liam, Noel, Jem, Andy, Bonehead, and, I don't know if they said Alan White or Tony McCarroll, but they left out Giggsy. And that's really weird, because Giggsy was one of, like, the first members of Oasis besides Liam and Bonehead who formed the band when it was called The Rain. And I think it's really weird that Giggsy wasn't even considered. I know he's retired. I'm aware of this. But the fact that he's not there is kind of weird. Especially since when Noel won Songwriter of the Year, he did mention Giggsy. So, therefore, why would who am I to expect the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to be considered when they still won't even induct the fucking Monkees? I also just want to point out that Liam Gallagher, I love you. You adorable hypocrite. He was like, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is for fucking wankers or whatever, and then when they announced they were going to be inducted, he's like, oh wow, oh my god, thanks guys. And someone's like, what made you change your mind? What the fuck, Liam? And he's like, I talked to me mom, and she was like, stop being all weird. And I'm like, bro, I love Peggy Gallagher. She's the coolest, strongest woman I know, man. But yes, please induct the Monkees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, preferably next year, since we're doing it this year, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Please induct the Monkees into the Rock and Roll Hall. What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take to get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? It seems anybody can induct into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, including fucking rappers. What's it take to get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I'm just curious. Someone tell me. What do I have to do to get the Monkees even considered to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Do I gotta, write a letter? Dear Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, fuck you guys for not inducting the Monkees. Mike Nesmith literally invented MTV, even though, he didn't really invent it, he made an idea up for it. And his mom made liquid paper, which generally makes him a Nepo baby. And Mickey Dolenz is also a Nepo baby, and you should consider him. And Davy Jones is from Manchester, and Peter Tork is autistic. Before I end the video, I did see those articles from the Daily Mail and the Sun about Oasis potentially coming to Nebworth in 2027 for I think a show. Guys, don't believe it until Oasis says something. One thing I've learned from my good friend Bugs on Tumblr is to not trust the Daily Mail. And I don't trust the Daily Mail. I didn't trust the Daily Mail when they said Noel got with some girl who was friends with his ex-girlfriend. I didn't believe them when they said that, because they was never even confirmed in the first place. So I don't believe them when they say that, Oasis is going to be in Nebworth next year. Unless Oasis announces a tour next year, which I am going to, I don't believe in the Daily Mail, nor do I believe in the Sun. I think they have a lot on their mind right now, and the last thing they want to think about is going to Nebworth in 2027, although it would be poetic, because Nebworth is where they got really big. I don't believe it until Noel Gallagher himself tells me. I want him to look me in the eyes with those luscious, grumpy eyebrows of his and those beautiful blue eyes. And I want him to tell me that they're going to tour next year or do Nebworth next year. I want him to look me in the eyes and tell me that.